If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Before we go into this demonstration about the back door, right? Let me just break some things down. Because I had some things going on in my mind and I just want to share them with y'all. So give me a moment, right? Now, nobody is talking about Orange Mound Quet or Hernandez Govan. For those of you who don't know, Orange Mound Quet was arrested for the murder of Young Dolph. Not only that, he is accused of being the mastermind, right? He is the one accused of putting everything together, providing the money, providing the cars, the mastermind of the whole thing that led to the death of Young Dolph. Now, here it is. This man right here was incarcerated. He was locked up in the county. They gave him a $90,000 bond and he got released on that bond. But listen, it's another thing that kind of threw me off. The family agreed. Young Dolph family agreed for him to be released on a $90,000 bond. So now, draw off this right here. This the thing that got me, right? In my mind, just being that I'm hood educated, not lane related, I'm thinking like, man, they want this boy to get released. The family is agreeing for him to get released because they finna put that thing on him. Street justice. Come on now. Why else would they want him free? You feel me? But the strange thing about all this, instead of him being shot, killed, beat up, stomped, scratched, spit on, kicked in the face, harmed in any type of way, everybody that he's associated with that has been accused of being involved in the Young Dolph murder is dying. And I'm not talking about dying from old age or natural causes or none of that. These boys is dying violently. Check it out.
WREG also dug into Govan's lengthy criminal history, dating back 2 decades, involving drugs, weapons, and assault charges. He's now charged with first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder.
Easy. Who this person is, but the community is talking, and a source close to Fox 13 has told us that the victim is Josh Taylor, also known as CEO Teasy. Now, we're also getting that this was a hit by PRE Dolph's gang. Now, this has not been confirmed by MPD, but we do know that Taylor was a person of interest in Dolph's murder. Now, people I spoke with, they report hearing one witness says she heard at least 5 gunshots. Well, another witness told me that he heard at least 25 gunshots. Just, yes.
The one that, what's her name? Scott? You know the one, you know the one that be wearing the straight hair, but y'all didn't. Oh, get me off of this.
Good evening, Daniel. Well, at least 5 police sources have confirmed with Fox 13 that the person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook. Now, Big Jook is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti.
What's up? Yeah, he dead. He got shot like he dead over there. He finna die? Yeah, I sure see him over the laying down over there. Huh? Big Jook dead. Yeah, for real? Big Jook. Whoa. Yeah, I see him over there. It's what is a birthday? What is a repass or a birthday party? Oh, both ain't repaid. That's what they said. Hell no.
Now, as y'all can see, they cool. I showed y'all pictures. If y'all notice, like, you see the same background in the picture, that's CEO Tease's birthday party. And you see Orange Malquette and you see Big Jook there. Now, these guys is like this. All of them have been wrapped up some type of way in the Young Dolph murder. Let me break it down. Here it is, CEO Teasy was one of the first ones to get locked up for the Young Dolph murder, but they released him. So now here it is, according to the streets of Memphis, Memphis is saying that Jook paid for the hit on Young Dolph. Gave Orange Malquette the money. Orange Malquette orchestrated the whole hit on Young Dolph. He gave the money to CEO Teasy. CEO Teasy gave the money to Straight Drop and Cornelius, and they did the hit. This is streets now. This is streets. However, the prosecutors in Memphis believe this. They do believe that Orange Malquette did provide Straight Drop and Cornelius the money to kill Young Dolph. But the strange thing to me is, like, how is everybody around him, they had something to do with that case, dying like that? What's going on? Is somebody trying to hide something? Or are them boys really sliding like that? I mean, come on now. 1 + 1 is 2. We doing the math around here. This, man, like, they ain't really playing it. If that be the truth, them boys is serious down there. And the crazy part about all that is because we got to understand something. Big Jook is a head honcho. Big Jook ain't no small fry. CEO Teasy, no small fry. These guys right here was at the pinnacle of their gangs and their business and the street stuff. Like, these guys was up there. And somebody is knocking them off and don't even care about it. Right? So I just wanted to put that out there because that just seemed kind of strange to me. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed strange. Like, ain't nothing happening to Orange Malquette. Where he at? Is he hiding that good? Or is he the one sitting back cleaning the house? Because as we can see already, right? He's an orchestrator. They paying him to get people up out of here, right? So if he an orchestrator like that, then, hey, look, it ain't going to be nothing for him to, hey, look, I still got a little bit of money here. These young boys is hungry. They'll kill you for $5,000. They don't care no more. The game done changed. Now, let's get into this demonstration. Why do I believe that Jook was backdoored? Let me explain to y'all why I believe that. That last IG post. His last IG post. Let's relive that. Check it out. Cold-blooded demonstration. And let me explain to y'all why. The man say they don't want to face you, but they want to snake you. Be alert to be alive. put snakes on the plate and eat great. Some of y'all is like, okay, all right, hood, like what is this? Let me break it down to y'all, right? Because it's deeper than that. Do y'all realize that one day after that post, Jook was shot and killed in Memphis, Tennessee? One day. The man made the post one day, and the next day, he was gone. What does that tell us? That tells us that he felt it. Not only did he feel it, but he knew something was going on in his circle. He felt some betrayal somewhere. He felt some disloyalty somewhere. Look, y'all, we don't just get up in the morning or any time and get on social media and then post something like that without it having some type of significant meaning to it. And what I mean by that is that when we post stuff, we are communicating. Yeah. When you post stuff, you directly talking to somebody or you indirectly talking to somebody. Call me a lie if you want to, but y'all know I'm telling the truth. We don't just post just to be posting kitties. Nah, we communicating. We saying something when we post. And when he posted that, he was talking to those who was in his circle, those who was close to him, who he believed and who he feel is trying to betray him or have betrayed him. Draw off this right here, y'all. This one thing you got to pay close attention to. Because when he made that post, a lot of people was telling him like the slide and all this old type of stuff. A lot of people were saying that, he was talking to his ops. And the hood educated lie detector test has determined that's a lie. He was not talking to no ops. And let me explain to you why. Your ops cannot be snakes. What you mean, hood educated? Break it down a little bit. All right, allow me to break it down. You already know that your ops want to kill you, beat you up, pull your hair, spit in your face, kick you in the face, body slam you, run you over. But you know your ops want to harm you in any way. You know this. So there's no betrayal. There's no disloyalty. There's no snakeism. You see them coming. You know what they're trying to do. But for you to call somebody a snake and say that they're not trying to face you, you talking about somebody that you trust. You talking about somebody that's sitting next to you. You talking about somebody who's a friend. Yeah, that's who you talking about. You not talking about no stranger, no op or none of that. When you call somebody a snake, you talking about somebody who's deceiving you or trying to deceive you. You talking about somebody that's being disloyal or trying to be disloyal. He's not talking about no ops, y'all. He talking about people that he mess with. Them are the only people that can be snakes. That's just the terminology that we use in the streets. When somebody that's supposed to be cool with you and they trying to deceive you or do something, they snaking you. That's just that terminology. So he wasn't talking about no ops. He felt it. It's somebody around him that was trying to snake him. And obviously, they did. Because the next day after that post, he was shot and killed. Now, that's not just it though, right? That's not it. Even though that is strong, but that's not it. How did the killers know exactly what Big Jook would be? How would they know that? The only way that they would know something like that is that somebody had to tell them. I don't see Big Jook saying, hey, look, check it out. I'm going to be over here. Come over here and kill me. Rest in peace to that brother. I don't see him doing that. But when it comes to the back door and stuff like that, this is what happens. It's somebody that you around that sees you and say, hey, he's here right now. Text. Dude here right now by himself. He's slipping. You see what I'm saying? Some people are saying that no, hood educated, they was at the funeral. No, hood educated, they was at the repast. And the hood educated lie detector test has determined that's a lie. And let me explain to you why. Do y'all know if the killers was at the repast or at the funeral and they end up killing Jook, the police wouldn't be showing us no white Ford with tinted windows and no license plate. The police would be showing us pictures. That's Bulldog and that shotgun. Them the two boys that all the witnesses that was at the funeral, all the witnesses that was at the repast seen shoot and kill Big Jook. That's how that right there would have went. It wouldn't have been no, we don't, no. We'd have been seeing pictures. We'd have been knowing who did what. Them boys would have been on the run by now. That's not the case. The man was backdoored and the man felt it. He felt it. Because we got to think, how did they know? Did they follow him from the, do y'all know a funeral procession? And not only that, Gotti was there, heavy security, heavy police presence. If they did go to the funeral, they'd have said, no, we can't. It's too many police, too many security guards. We can't move. They in them bulletproof trucks. We can't move. You see what I'm saying? If they follow them to the repast, it's too much security. We can't move. The place that they went to, that restaurant, is not on the obituary. Somebody in the inside, somebody that knew that they was there, was like, Big Jook here, right now. Come on. Yeah, he here right now. Come on. That's why I believe, those two reasons right there, that's why I believe that Big Jook was backdoored. Allow me to say something before I depart, right? This whole ordeal is an unfortunate situation. And what we got to understand is this right here. All this could have been avoided. All of it. If two grown men would have just sat down and just talked and got an understanding. See, we be having too much pride and ego where we can't just sit down. We feel like we belittling ourselves if we go to a brother and say, hey, brother, let's talk about this before it get out of hand. I had a brother, right? Leave me, I'm talking about a disrespectful message. Man called me a bitch ass nigga and all type, just disrespectful. And then hope that somebody came and did me harm. It took a lot in me not to feed that energy because I come from that. But then I thought about it. So you know what I told the brother? I say, brother, listen. I'm trying to raise my kids instead of raising a gun and killing another black man. Peace and love. It took a lot out of me to do that. But I understand my purpose now. I'm not with that. I don't want to harm nobody. I don't want nobody to harm me neither. Don't get it twisted now. But I don't want to harm nobody if I can help it. But being that I'm wise enough, I didn't feed the energy. And you know what happened? The brother couldn't even respond. Because if I would have fed the energy with the hate, putting gasoline on the fire. But I killed it with love. And the brother didn't even respond. And that's a blessing. I mean, that's a blessing. And I'm happy that I approached that way. Because what that is teaching me is that whenever I get into something like that, I got to kill that type of stuff with love. You know what I'm saying? I got to swallow my pride. I got to swallow my ego. And a lot of people would be alive right now, today. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. There's millions of men all across the world that would be alive right now today if they just swallowed their pride and their ego and they sat down and communicated. There was peoples in the background trying to get these brothers to sit down, to have press conferences. I'm talking about to end the war, to have a truce and everything. For those of you who don't know who Miami Mike is, this is the manager of Soulja Boy. This is the brother that same Soulja Boy working at Burger King and put him in the game. But not only that though, he's an entrepreneur and he do all type of stuff, right? Man, this brother rotated. I'm talking about, he broke it all the way down to me, y'all. He said, man, hood educated. I was trying to get these brothers to squash the beef. He even got into great details and told me, say, hey man, I sent both of them a text because I had a dream. And he expressed this dream to Young Dolph and Yo Gotti. He told me that in the dream, he told them both that he had a dream that something very, very, very bad was going to happen to both of them. And he also said that he wanted to squash the beef because he made a reference to Biggie Smalls and Tupac and how them brothers had a misunderstanding and all they had to do was just sit down and communicate. Check it out. Y'all see what I'm saying? The man shared the text message with me because that's how profound the text message was. And I'm talking about that's how in deep that he was. So it's people in the background trying to help these brothers. But now look what happened. And it's kind of crazy because the dream that he had, look what's happening. You see what I'm saying? Look what's happening. So allow me to say this before I depart. Listen, y'all. When y'all doing wrong or y'all got something going on in them streets or y'all doing something y'all ain't got no business doing, when that angel come on that right shoulder and start whispering in your ear and saying, hey brother, you ain't doing right. Why don't you do this and do that? Preserve your life and things like that. Listen to this angel. Listen to this angel. Because when that devil on that left shoulder get to talking about, man, forget that, man. They think you soft, man. I'm telling you, man. Go through there and spray the whole block up. He ain't telling you the consequences that come behind that. You see what I'm saying? He's not telling you that. But you understand that because you done seen it happen to all your friends around you. So when you got an angel, when you got somebody in your ear trying to tell you to do right, listen. And before I go, let me say this right here. I know before I went damn near 3 times already, but y'all know how it go. Whenever you dealing with people, listen to me. I don't care if they your friends. In this case, nowadays, family members, girlfriends, whatever. When you have that intuition that the Creator gave you that say that some ain't right, do your homework to find out if something ain't right. And what I mean by that is that if you believe your homeboy is finna backdoor you or you believe they trying to get you killed or something like that, set it up for you to be killed, but you don't be nowhere around there. You don't be nowhere around there. And what I mean by that, if they trying to set you up to be killed, you go park your car an hour before that, and then you tell that snake, hey, listen, yeah, I'm over here chilling. I'm over at the grill house. I'm just in the car. Just relax, man. I'm just kicking back. While you in another car like this here. And if them boys come and you see them cars, and he called, I'm in the car chilling with the bro, and they run up on that car and spray that car with that tint on it, you know who the snake is. You already know. Just little things like that, just so you do your homework, because sometimes, we get that intuition and sometimes we can be wrong. But when you get that intuition and you do your homework, Then you're going to find out the truth, if these people with you or if they're against you. This is hood educated, not lane related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Now, before I depart, allow me to give a shout out to some of the blessings that I received this week. Allow me to give a shout out to DC, Mr. 202, for the $10 cash app. Allow me to give a shout out to Gail Hunt for the $5 cash app. Dexter Williams for the $5 cash app. Emmanuel Oliveira for the $10 cash app. Daryl Barnes for the $5 cash app. Naisha McNeely for the $5 super thanks. Fritz Farrell for the $4 super thanks. Janika Williams for the $2 super thanks. Duke Wayne for the $2 super thanks. Zuck for the $1.99 super thanks. Felisa Cortez for the $4.99 super thanks. And I need to give a shout out to all my members on my YouTube channel and all my subscribers on my other channel and all my members on my website. I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all for all the love and support. This is hood educated, not lane related. Peace and love. And y'all take care of yourself out there.